We're now recording, Cabela. Sorry. Thank you for that. All right. We'll just typically talk about the multiplier effect. And this is just for those who are going to be listening. We'll talk about the multiplier effect. And the multiplier effect in this case, or the multiplier, is basically 1 over 1 minus c. And the importance of that is that as long as there's excess demand, the multiplier effect will keep running until you finally get to equilibrium. So what started out as an initial investment continues to multiply until you get to equilibrium. Thank you, Camille, for the reminder. Next bit, around 2. In order to get to just the, what was the change in investment? How much investment do we need to put in place to, let's say, reach full employment? It would then be delta I, YF, which is full employment, multiplied by 1 minus C. And both of these are very important. Very, very, very important equations. All right, the only thing for you to highlight on page 373 is the following. On the right-hand side, it says the ratio between the change in income and the change in autonomous spending is called the multiplier. Please make sure that you write that out, or rather you underline that. And it says that in the economy, which consists of households and firms, only the size of the multiplier is determined by the marginal propensity to consume. The greater the marginal propensity to consume, the greater the multiplier will be. Great stuff. Right below that multiplier, we can also write change in income is equals to the multiplier times the change in whatever variable you're looking for, which is simply another way of stating that the change in income will equal the multiplier times the change in autonomous spending. And sometimes it's autonomous spending as C plus I, or it could be just investment. Could either be one of the two. All right, last thing to highlight on page 373 is right above the equation 17.18 in bold. It says the equilibrium level of income can therefore always be obtained by multiplying the total of all autonomous components of aggregate spending by the multiplier. In symbols, we can therefore write, and you'll see that in bold. All right. On page 374, we have the Simple Keynesian Model, a brief summary. Guys, you can read through that in your spare time. Basically, this summarizes everything that we've been talking about today. Everything. So master that, and obviously master everything else that we've obviously been putting across as well. Very, very important stuff. Because when we go into the next chapter, the whole only gets deeper. What we will do in the next lesson is at least we'll do one exercise that encompasses all of this, so that we're not left off guard, and that we understand the work that is involved. But for here now, guys, we can mark the end of this specific section.